What's up, citizens? Mason Grimm here. Look at my incredibly small head compared to my disproportionately large body. Anyways, today we're going to do another episode of Living Aboard an Argo Mole. We're going to go do some mining, and before we do any of that, we got to quickly top up on things. As you'll notice, I'm a little thirsty and a little hungry. So what I like to do before I go off on a mission on mining is I just check into the local clinic, make sure I'm not thirsty, make sure I'm not hungry, and there are no STDs that I need to be worried about. Yes, welcome. Please proceed to room 5. So while I'm getting topped off, you guys get strapped in, get yourself something to drink, something to eat, whether it's whiskey and popcorn, totally up to you. And we'll see you when we get out on the mining fields. Oh, one thing I did want to mention, a couple of people actually reached out to me on YouTube, thanks for those questions, and they asked how long a mining mission typically takes. So we're going to time this one as well, alright? We'll see what we get in the time that we get it in. Okay, so it's taken us about 4 minutes and 15 seconds just to get from her L2 to the mining fields. Let's see if we can pick a spot that we like today. Some of these have been played out. Ideally, I would like to have some daylight mining. But we might settle for a little bit of nighttime action, because 12... Interesting. Okay, where the hell is 12? Apparently right there, but I think that's going to put us on the night side.
Quantum travel engaged.
Yeah, looks like we're going to the dark side of the planet. That's alright, that's what night vision's for. Alright, we've arrived here at Spall 12, and since we're on the dark side of the planet, we're gonna skip over to night vision. See how close we are to the ground. Make sure we put VTOL on so we don't crash into the ground. Do some up thrusting. Slow our descent a little bit so the VTOL rockets don't have to work as hard. Always double check that you're in VTOL, because the mods on this ship alone are worth $1 million, $1 million AEUC, EUC, UEC, and you don't want to crash and lose everything and have to buy it all over again. Looks like we're good. Let's slow things down a little bit. Alright, right away we got some rocks. Good. Let's go take a look at what we got. So since some of you guys asked, we're going to see what a typical mining mission is like. We're not going for all Quantanium or all gold or all Bexelite or Terranite, whatever. We're going to get what we can get. Get in, get some decent stuff, get out. Although we're only going to get tier 1 minerals. Tier 1 ore. Garbage. These deposits, I have found, do have Quantanium in them, but it's been hit or miss since the patch. They've really kind of changed things up since the introduction of 322. Bexelite's not bad. And that's a rock we could crack easily. In fact, we could crack that with one of the side turrets. Yeah, so it looks like we're just going to crack that one rock, and then we're going to bounce. position here. Remember, the optimum spot for this vehicle is about 53 meters from the rock. Then you make sure that you lift the nose up a little bit, because those side turrets have interesting firing arcs. I am going to leave the night vision on, by the way, because it's just easier to see until I actually start cracking the rock. And then I take it off because too much green for a guy who's colorblind to red and green sometimes makes it a challenge to see the actual charge window. So take the night vision off. So far it's been about 9 minutes and we haven't cracked our first rock yet. Should be an easy crack. Oh, sparky. Looks like we can keep this sucker around 19, 18 or 19. I am using my VKB sticks on the base of the Omni throttle. There is an access button up and down, and that's typically what I use to control my mining lasers. Alright, because we're doing a quick and dirty here mining mission, we're just going to pull everything that we can out of this rock. Remember what I said about the turrets and the firing arcs? That's as high as I can go. So ideally, next time I would want to maybe be a little bit higher above the ground and a little bit closer to the rock, or tilt the nose up a little bit more. Yeah, we're getting a lot of crap, corundum, with this, but quick and dirty it is. Normally what I would do is drive around and I would only pull high percentage. So for instance, if I'm looking for Bexalite, anything that's like 40 or 50% Bexalite, I would pull that, and then anything under that I would just leave it alone. But for the purposes of today's demonstration, this is what we're doing. Go back to night vision mode. These doors, by the way, don't open themselves. And I believe that's because the side turrets are not in a pressurized cabin, so basically it's like a mini airlock there. A lot of the other doors will open themselves, but I like to force them open, especially in case there's a little latency on the server. Ain't nobody got time for that. I've also noticed an interesting bug. When you first start taking off, after 322, when you first start taking off, it glitches a little bit. Only 2 times, and then it clears up, and then you're able to like use your thrust and actually start moving. We're not heading in any particular direction, just taking off until we get some sort of scan result. Looks like the cupboards are bare, people. That's very disappointing. Well, we might as well dial at full throttle. Let's head over towards the mountains a little bit. So when you're using the mole, typically what I find works, because this thing turns like a pregnant cow, you have to, if you're using sticks, I actually use all the axis on the sticks and then kick in the afterburners to force the turn a little bit faster. I don't know, people, this server could be effed up because we have hit one thing and that's it. Let's check the time here. So we're currently at, let's see, 14 minutes. Ah, finally something. Let's hit that air brake, dial the speed down. Get some booster action going there. Make sure we're not about to collide with anything. Now, I do use the ping to also kind of get an idea on how close to the ground I am. Those are gems. I'm not going to worry about that. Yeah, while I'm driving at nighttime, night vision mode is great. Certainly helps things out, but I do send out pings regularly because that actually gives me an idea in some of the darker spots on how close I am to things. Just a visual fly-by sight. Because in mining mode, there's no altimeter. What is buried in there? More gems. Crap. Here's a rock. It looks like only one. Let's see if it's anything good. Another gneiss deposit. Come on, give some quantanium. Oh, that's a small rock. Yeah, that's too small to spend the time setting up. What's closer? Those ones over here. Let's go check them out. Here. It would be nice if some Bexolite. Scanners kick in. Ever since 322, I've kind of been spending most of the time waiting for the scanners to kick in. Alright, so these rocks finally spawned in. Looks like there's a couple of Bexolites, and looky here, a Quantanium. That rock's going to be a little more challenging to crack by myself. I probably will have to jump out and throw some mining gadgets on it, but we're going to check it out. That one's crap. Down here, there was a Bexolite. There's the Bexolite, which is a decent sized rock. I can crack that pretty easily. So I think we're going to pull the Bexolite, as much of the Bex as we can. In fact, there's two there. We're going to pull two of the Bexolite rocks, and then whatever's left over, we're going to try and go crack that Quantanium and just scoop everything. This is going to require the big boy laser, the Helix 2 in the front. Too close. That's better. Yeah, this one's going to require the helix in the front. I think most of our time on this trip is probably going to be spent landing and putting some mining gadgets on that Quantanium rock. We'll try cracking it without, but I got a feeling we're going to need it. Be nice if you could turn the lights on from here. Let's see. It says it's going to be easy to crack. So let's give it a whirl. We do have to be careful about how much we pull out of this rock though, because it's a decent sized rock. And we want to save some room for that Quantanium. Let's figure out what your sweet spot is. Patience is the miner's friend. You guys ever want to check out a really great miner who's got a fair bit of patience as well as knowledge? Check out ELGUAPO. I believe that's how you say his name. Not only is he funny, he's got some great stuff too. In fact, I'll put a link to his channel in the description. He really knows what he's doing. Is what it is. Alright, now comes the fun part. Dial up the night vision so we can see the rocks. We're just going to go for high levels of Bexalite. Come on, scanners, let's do our thing here. That's not bad. We'll take it. One of the rocks that cracks the best is borax. That one I'm definitely not taking. Borax seems to crack really easy, and the minerals that you're looking for all tend to be deposited in like one lemon slice, right? So you'll get like 80 or 100% borax slices that you can then just scoop up. Yeah, we're not taking that either, obviously. But with that being 100% of not what we're looking for, then I'm hoping that there are more rocks that do have what we're looking for, especially in higher concentrations. Yeah, that's not bad, because this rock actually, or sorry, this laser filters out some of the inert. Notice how we didn't pull a whole lot of inert there? That's garbage. It's probably hiding behind these. Do I have to crack that? Yes, I do. using the side lasers to crack it, but I don't want to get out. So, as I mentioned in my previous video, I do a lot of throttle popping, which is just like quick bursts of the laser, especially in this front one. Let's see if we get a good break. Come on, give me some Vexilite. Garbage. Yeah, I'll do that. Too bad that's such a small slice. And the garbage is going to fall in the way of the good stuff. Oh, okay, went over to the right. Yeah, we'll take that one too. Now, one of the tricks that I do on the back end, a lot of people are like, oh, you should only mine, you know, this, that, and the other, and only in super high concentrations, yada, yada, yada. A lot of what I'll do is on quick and dirty mining missions like this, I will mine as much as I can of anything, and then when I go back and actually process stuff, I do not process any of the tier 3 crap. It basically cuts down the number of loads I have to do to sell stuff. And I only basically take the good stuff to the market. Yeah, no, I think we're good. We're gonna go try and crack that quant rock now. We're gonna try and get up the ladder first. See what I mean about that glitch? I think that quant rock is up here. Is that it? That's it. So we can try cracking this, but I have a feeling I'm gonna have to land. Some mining gadgets on it. That's a little too close. Let's see where we're at here. Alright. Let's see if we can make this happen without spending another 20 minutes landing and doing the mining gadget thing. It says impossible. Yeah, look at the resistance on that. All right, so let's try cracking it. Let's see if we can even heat it up. We're not in the optimal range yet, but we're gonna see if we can heat this up. If not, then we're gonna have to go through the process of landing and all the other stuff. And I will save you the pain of going through all that. That up. All right, so we're gonna do this the hard way, folks. We'll come back once we've got a severe on there to lower the resistance, and we'll go from there. And we're back. Guess what? Someone forgot to pack a severe. So looks like we're not going to be cracking that rock, which is very unfortunate because I think that would have been a fair bit of money in our pockets. And it would have definitely made pulling a lot of corundum and crap like that worthwhile, but it is what it is. You know, next time we'll make sure that Uncle Grim doesn't forget to pack all the mining gadgets. I actually left one on the planet earlier today on another mining run. So we're gonna fill it, we're gonna head back, we're gonna buy the equipment we need, and then we'll come back out. Sized rock. That's got borax in it. That would be nice to crack. Now a full load of borax will only get you about 300,000 because it is a tier 2 rock. But if there's nothing else to keep the time down, we'll just crack the borax and then we'll take off. We'll fill the rest of the ship up with borax, unless there's something really sweet here. Dollar cost average, right? Gold is decent, but it's a small rock. That's decent. So that's got about 4 or 5 SCU of borax. Let's check what this one has. This one has much more. We'll see if we can crack it. It's a pretty decent sized rock, but subject. I think that's it right there. So we're gonna move over a little bit. Let's double check. Yeah, that's the one. Okay. So we want to be within 50 meters of it. 52 meters. On. All right, let's give it a go, and then we can get back and get this stuff refined. And yes, buy a severe. I had a couple on board here, but I think I ended up leaving them on a rock one night when I was a couple of cups deep in the whiskey. So that would have been Friday. Come on. Hopefully we're at optimal. Yeah, we're good. All right, it says it's medium. Let's see what we can do here. Once I crack it into smaller pieces, I'll jump out into the side lasers. Let's see if we can even keep the rock up at all. 50%, and we haven't even registered anything yet. 60%. There we go. A little bit of a flip. All right, we should be able to crack it. about as close to optimal as we can get based on where the boat is parked. This might take a little bit, but we're going to have to start finessing our way. Here we go. By the way, if anyone out there is looking for an organization to join that loves to do nothing but make big rocks into little ones and get paid for it, check out Hadean Interstellar. We are small but mighty. Okay, well, we're small. But we have a lot of fun. We're a former organization from EVE Online, from alpha days of EVE Online, called Hadean Drive Yards. This is the Star Citizen iteration. Wow, that rock just keeps going up and up and up. Let's see if we can prevent that thing from blowing up in our faces, shall we? Alright, it'll crack. Nice. Okay. What do we have to... Do we have to do any more cutting here? Let's see. Extraction. Let's see if the server scanning gods will give us the details. Yeah, so that one's 100% aluminum. Let's see what we got here. Yes, this is a nice one. See what I mean about the high percentages of borax? That's almost 92% with a little bit of aluminum. I mean, oh, all right, we're gonna have to cut it again. No problem, but this time it won't be a big deal. This time we should be able to crack this. Like, I probably should be doing it from the sides. I definitely should be doing this from the sides. Took a little damage there. Alright, let's see if we can get some good distributions of minerals. Mineral concentration, 100% borax. No. Can I touch it? Oh, I can touch it. Barely. It's gonna let me get it too. Alright, we'll take that. Let's start moving over to this area and see what we got going on. Probably gonna have to crack these, and if I do, I'm gonna go do it from the side lasers. Yeah, we're gonna have to do some more cracking. Side lasers it is. Sometimes I wonder whether using that trick of sliding down the ladder actually is faster when you factor in some of the glitches that you get, or server response time, or whatever the deal is. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Yeah, we'll crack these, no problem. We should be able to fill up on the borax. cracks. Aluminum's garbage. It's not worth the ground it comes out of. There we go. Take that. That's a decent sized borax rock. Take that. See what I mean about borax cracking really nicely? If you want something quick and dirty, just to get out there and get some money in your pocket, it actually is not bad hunting for us. Like I said, a full run will get you roughly 300,000 alpha UEC. I said it right that time. Let's see what happens when you're sober. 100% aluminum, that's garbage. Oh, this might be a nice one to crack, actually. Because it's inert materials for us, and the lasers do filter out some of the inert materials. See what we get. Won't take you. No pass. Crack one more and then we should be able to bounce. Thought it was purple for a second, which we could have scooped it right away, but let's try. Will it scoop? Oh, it will. Okay, so it was purple. We'll fill up on that and then we're out of here. Time to bounce. What are we at so far? We're at 50 minutes, which is a little bit on the high side, actually. I mean, I spent some time running around doing stupid stuff, like looking for a Sabir, which, oh, I don't know, I left at the station. Had we been able to mine that Quantanium rock, that definitely would have made the trip more worthwhile. This one will be on the lower side from a dollar cost average perspective, like the amount of time spent versus the dollars earned. Glitch, glitch, glitch. Okay, so we're back at base. That whole run took about 55 minutes. By the time the processing is done in 16 and a half hours, it'll be worth about 375 to 450,000. I did rough calculations on the math, but when I do the transport, I will post in the comments below. If you like the video, hit that like and subscribe button. Even if you don't like the video, hit that like and subscribe button because it helps us bring you more useless crap. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready?